on Facebook yesterday that I was going to speak at Boulder High, and I was going to try to make you laugh and say some inspiring messages, and then I said, and it's also going to be sunny. And look, we made it happen! We made it happen! Doesn't that feel good? Gosh, it's been a while. So, I didn't really feel old until today. I pride myself on being kind of young at heart. And then I realized that all of you students here today were born the year I graduated in 1997. How is that possible? You can't be that old. I can't be this old. Oh, geez. But as long as I'm feeling old, I might as well call out some other people and make them feel old. First of all, this guy right here, Terry Galach. He was my social studies teacher at Centennial Middle School. That's how long I've known him. He's old. I'm not old. What about John Williams? Where's he? Yeah. He was also my teacher, one of my favorite teachers. I'm sure he's one of your favorite teachers. But he was my favorite government teacher at Boulder High School back in the late 1900s. So I know that today is your day, and you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. But it is also your parents' day, because they went through a whole lot to get you to this point. I'm talking about birthday parties. I'm talking about driving you all over town to sports practice and theater and whatever else. I'm talking about countless emotional breakdowns. Am I right, parents? So graduates, please make some noise for these beautiful people. We love you, parents. So graduation speakers usually stand up and tell students how to have awesome, productive, and successful lives. But guess what? You don't need to hear that. Yeah, it's true. You don't need to hear that. You already lead successful lives. You know how it's done. Your lives are already awesome. You're sitting here today because you worked your butts off. You're all 18-year-old superstars, and you're about to unleash your powers on the world. But watch out. Every day is an adventure, and you are the heroes of your own story. And just like any hero, you are going to get your butt kicked along the way. It's not easy. Think about Indiana Jones. Got his butt kicked all the time. Luke Skywalker. Got his dad chopped his arm off. Wonder Woman, Superman, they continually get their butt kicks, but what makes them heroes is they stand up and they persevere and they fight another day to save the world, right? Well, my friends, you are the new Avengers that have the superpowers to save the world. You might not have the fancy suits, you might not be able to shoot lightning bolts out of your eyeballs, but I assure you, you have all the superpowers needed to make this world a better place. And that's what you're gonna do. You're about to enter what they call the real world. And it's not a term that I like. I think it was made up by cranky people who want you to believe that the real world is no fun. I'm sure a lot of people have come up to you recently and said, well, now that you've graduated high school, get ready for the real world. Have you heard that a little bit? Yeah, I bet you have. Well, guess what? The real world is awesome. And you are responsible for making it awesome. You're going to navigate the ups and the downs and the left and the rights and the trials and tribulations and everything in between. And life is going to throw you things that you never even imagined. Really hard things. But all the challenges of life will make you stronger, more compassionate, and fill your heart and soul with humility. When you wake up tomorrow, what are you going to do? What do you want your impact to be on this world? Who are you going to choose to spend your life with? What kind of cereal are you going to eat when your parents aren't doing your groceries? You're going to face a lot of difficult questions. But maybe the biggest one is, how are you going to make a living? And I don't mean what kind of career you're going to choose. I mean, what are you going to do that makes you psyched to wake up every single morning? What are you going to do that makes your heart thump? What are you gonna do that makes your family, your community, and your friends better? I'm talking about passion, people. That's how you make a living. There's a lot more to living than making money. Thank you. Wow, the right side of the crowd is awesome. What's up with the left side? There's a lot more to life than making money. And don't get me wrong, making money is important. You can't live in your parents' basement forever. Believe me, I tried. I spent 2 years living and working in Honduras in a house with no running water, making about $60 a month. And I was fine. I ate beans and rice every day, but I was fine. I worked with people who lived well below the poverty rate. But you know what? They were happy. They value a lot of the really simple things in life that we forget about. We're talking about family, friends, traditions, tamales on Christmas, the little things. What are you gonna do with your wild and precious life? What are you gonna do with it? And that's a question I'm asking you right now. And I'm actually gonna call on some of you. Gabe Cutter, are you in the audience today? I hope so. Gabe, I want you to know that you're standing in front of a lot of people who love you and you might be scared right now, but I want you to scream out to the universe, what are you gonna do with your wild and precious life?
I'm gonna start my own business.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Gabe. It's not easy standing up in front of a few thousand people, I know. How about Greg Cates? Where are you? Greg Cates, where are you? Stand up so everybody can hear. I want you to freak out the people at the farmer's market. What are you gonna do with your wild and precious life?
I wanna be a paleobotanist!
A paleobotanist! Yeah! That's pretty cool. I don't even know what that is. Jurassic Park or something? How about Ashley Nicole Hernandez de la Cruz? Where are you? There you are. Tell me what you're gonna do.
I want to give back to my community and educate the youth.
Did you hear that? Give back to the community and educate the youth. I love it. I love it. And I have to admit, all of these people were set up. I kind of coached them before. But it is coming from their heart, and that's what matters. But right now, I'm going to call on somebody who had no idea I was going to call on them. You might call this punking. I'm going to punk somebody right now. But I think she can handle it. This is a girl I worked with at Columbine Elementary in 2006. This is a girl who had just moved to this country from Mexico and barely spoke English, and now is a superstar. Elsie Segovia. Elsie Segovia, what are you going to do with your one wild and precious life? Scream it out for everybody.
I'm going to become a chiropractor!
Yeah! Nice. I need a little adjustment over here. Thank you, Elsie. I want you to make a living by living. See what I did there? See what I did there? I want you to live. There is no right answer to this question, and that's what makes the ride so exciting. At times it's going to be scary and fun and crazy and nerve-wracking, but when it comes down to it, it's all up to you. And this is when your heart will play a role. Your brain is great for making logical decisions, but it is your heart that will lead you to your greatest fulfillment. We are not here just to work, eat, sleep, and make money. We are here to love. And this is the Boulder hippie part of me coming out. We are here to love. I've gotten where I am today not because I'm a rocket scientist or exceptionally talented at anything, but because I care deeply about others, and I've surrounded myself with some good people. And I know you will too. This side of the crowd is always ahead of the curve. I think the speakers are pointed up there. Here's some advice I've learned along the way that may help you on your journey. The most dangerous thing you can do is play it safe. I want you to do things that scare the crap out of you. Yeah! Are you cheering because I said crap, or? Okay. The crazy moments I've spent starving in the jungle, riding my bike thousands of miles, or living in remote villages have certainly been difficult, and at times I have wanted to quit. But these are the moments in life that have had the most lasting impact. Don't take the easy road. It might pay off in the short term, but in the long run, you'll regret it. Embrace fear and take risks. Go for things that are way out of your reach. Go for things that seem impossible. You'll get knocked down, for sure, but it will drive you and make you better. You have to take full responsibility for your lives. You can't wait for things just to magically happen. It's great to have dreams, and I know you all have dreams, but you can't just wait for something to magically fall out of the sky. You need to work to make it happen. A lot of people say I'm lucky because I get to travel the world and go on adventures for a living. Well, I'm certainly lucky to be alive and healthy and come from this awesome town, but it is not luck that sends me around the world. I had to work my butt off to do it. And you can do it too with whatever you choose. Don't take life too seriously. And this may sound weird, but don't work too hard either. Don't waste time stressing about how you look, and don't worry about what others think of you. Life is too short to waste on this nonsense. Embrace your inner dork. Okay? Embrace your inner dork. I know it's all there. You're suppressing it. The world has enough cool people in it. We need more dorks, okay? Believe it or not, I was a dork in high school. And look at me now. I am an even bigger dork. And I'm proud of it. You are beautiful. And all these people in this audience love you more than you can ever know. So you need to keep them close. Write them letters. Let them know how much you care about them on a daily basis. You're going to need them down the road. You're going to need them when you have a broken heart. You're going to need these people big time throughout the rest of your life. So keep them close and tell them how much you love them. They are your greatest treasures in life, I promise. I am a mama's boy, and my mom is actually here. She supports me a lot. I support her. So keep on doing that with your own parents. Oh, thank you. Now for something less serious, but absolutely crucial to happiness. Are you ready? I'm talking about dancing. Now, I am not a good dancer. I'm actually a horrible dancer. But that doesn't stop me from busting a move and grooving in my shower, in my apartment, wherever. We were given these amazing bodies to move. And if you know how to dance or not, it doesn't matter. But dancing makes you feel really, really good. If you have a stressful day, dance. If you have an awesome day, dance. You know? Yeah, we got some dancers in the audience. And you know what? I think we should dance right now. What do you think? What do you think? Hey, man, can you help me out? Can you help me out? All right, guys, let's dance. Come on. Come on, let's dance. Is this mic? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now I have a wireless mic and I'm looking right in your eyes, and you guys are beautiful. I love this. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are good dancers. I hope the parents got in on that a little bit too. Okay, so here's another little thing to remember. I know you guys are awesome, but I want you to be humble about it. You'll gain a lot more respect that way, you know? You'll get invited to a lot more parties. And when you go to those parties, you can dance. You show off your awesome dance moves. That's when you can be a little bit of a showboat. But in life, it's awesome to be humble, okay? So, here's a little thing. There's a first one over here. Okay, here we go. However good or bad a situation is, it will change. That is one thing you can always count on. Don't go chasing happiness around every corner. Don't go chasing happiness every second. Those who do not appreciate what they have while they have it are never going to be happy. So when you're in the moment, just enjoy it. You got to live in the present. That's what life's all about. And here's a little something for the men in the crowd. You guys, the graduates. This is for you directly because I guess I'm a man and I can say these things. And women, I'm sorry I don't have a direct piece of advice for you, but believe me, you're going to benefit from this. Boys, be nice to girls. Okay? Treat them like queens. Make them laugh. Take them out on romantic picnics. Do whatever it takes to let them know how much you care about them. I was raised by an amazing single mom, and I've worked with single mothers all over the world, and women make the world go round, okay? Let's hear it for the moms! This is one of the easiest things you can do. Just be nice to girls, and it feels really good. And those romantic picnics up in Chautauqua, there is nothing better. Now, I know that Boulder is an awesome town. It's beautiful. But get out of here. I want you to travel. I want you to go to far-off places. I want you to see the world. I want you to eat tacos in a small village. I want you to take bucket baths. I want you to make friends with as many strangers as possible. Okay? Travel for me has been my greatest teacher. It teaches you humility and makes you feel alive. And you don't have to go really far to travel. You don't need to go to the corners of the earth. You can if you pull that off. But travel for me is so incredibly important. So there are about 5 things I've spoken about today. We're talking about serving the world, dreaming, being courageous, loving, and having fun. They're on my hand. Right here. Those are the 5 things I want you to remember from what I told you today. It's not that hard. Life is pretty simple. We're very good at making life more difficult than it needs to be. You know? But just follow this guy right here. Follow your heart. And you'll be just fine. And you know what, guys? I'm very, very proud of you. I know I don't know a lot of you personally, but I am proud of you. And I'm proud of you because I'm excited for what you're going to do in this world. I'm excited for the impact you're going to have on this planet. It makes me excited to know that Boulder High is unleashing 400 and some graduates into the world, because Boulder High graduates are the best. I'm proud to call myself a family member of Boulder High, and I'm proud to be part of your family now. We bleed the purple and the gold, right? So when you hit the world and you meet somebody, you proudly tell them you are from Boulder, Colorado, okay? This is an amazing town. You have amazing parents, you have amazing support systems. And it's our job to make our parents proud and the world proud. So when you hit the road, I want you to have a great time. The adventure starts now, and like I said, it's all up to you, and it is going to be awesome. So go out there, graduates, and kick some butt! Go Panthers! Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan, for those kind and motivating